Hello my beauties, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to my first video in what feels like an eternity. But I decided I would like to get back into doing this, so I'm gonna jump in with my September favorites. Let's get started. So I'm going to talk about foundations and bases first. The first product I want to talk to you guys about is the IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream, and I have the shade Fair. I mean, everybody at this point at least knows of this product, but it is so good. I actually just bought a backup during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and it just, it is a great foundation. I know it's marketed as a CC cream, but it really has the coverage of a full coverage foundation, which is amazing. So when I want benefits of a CC cream without having to wear a foundation or anything, this is my man. I love my man. And it has an SPF of 50. Where can we go wrong? Everything should have SPF in it, in my humble opinion. The next product is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer by Colourpop. This is a fairly new product to me. I got it within the past couple months. But I really loved wearing this during the summer and during September when it was really hot out and I didn't want, a heavy foundation just sitting on my face. This one kind of gives a light coverage, but it sinks in really nicely. And so I loved it. It's gorgeous. I'm in the color Fair 1N, and I think it's a great product. If you're just starting out with makeup, it's an even better product because it's not super full coverage, but it gives you a hint of coverage so you can start, gain used to what you like and what you don't like. And if you're in the younger age brackets, it's a good thing to start with. It's not super expensive. It's actually quite inexpensive, and it's a tinted moisturizer, so you don't necessarily need any sponges to apply it. You can just apply it with your fingers. So, good beginner's product right there. The next product I want to talk to you guys about is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation, and I have mine in the color 110 Porcelain. Now, there is a black mark because it is in my project pan, but I need to mark it down lower because it's gone down quite a bit since I marked that last. I love this foundation for days when I want a fuller coverage and I want my skin to look really, really nice. It's perfect for that. And it's probably one of my favorite drugstore brand foundations. Seriously. I love the Maybelline foundations, but this one is probably my favorite. It's a great foundation. It lasts really well on my skin. It doesn't break up too badly in my chin or around my nose or anything. So that's a big win in my book. So that's good. The last foundation I want to talk to you guys about is actually a powder foundation, and I'm talking about the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in the shade Ivory. It looks like this. And I've been loving just putting concealer on my spots because I do not have the best skin in the world by any means. But then I put this over top of it once I've blended the concealer out, and it kind of evens things out a little bit, and it looks great, especially on those no makeup days. It's so much easier than doing a full foundation. You just take a powder brush, swipe it over your face, and you're done. Hooray! So that is, my 2 cents on this wonderful product. If you're looking for a good powder foundation, definitely check this one out. Speaking of NYX, I've been using a new brow product. I've been using their Tame and Frame brow pomade in the shade Blonde, and I've really been enjoying this. I was shocked at how much I enjoyed it because I usually use pencils or powder, but I was like, you know what, everybody keeps talking about everyone keeps talking about brow pomades, so I want to give them a try. And so that is exactly what I did. And I am in love. This is so easy to put on. I just take an angled brush, flick it through my brows, and I'm done. It's so nice. It's so easy, and the color is really good for me. It's light enough, but it's not too light and it's not too red. So that's a big bonus. So I would suggest definitely checking this out if you want to try a brow pomade, but you don't want to spend the price for, say, an Anastasia one or the Benefit one. I don't know how comparable they are to this, but this I think would be a good thing to start with. Speaking of eyes, I want to share with you my favorite one-shot wonder eyeshadow that I've been loving this month for like one and done looks. And I'm talking about the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Lovely. And it's kind of like this coppery, gold, brown, how many colors can I fit into this description, product. And I've had it for years. I mean years. And it's still not dried out, knock wood. But it's a beautiful product. It's great. You can put it on really sheer and just have a very subtle wash of the color, and then but you can kind of build it up too if you want to be more bam in your face. So I believe they still sell this color, so definitely, you know, check it out. It's a great color. Now for eyeliners, I have 4. The first one is this colorful eyeliner from Sephora in Cappuccino. It's part of their glitter line, but you don't really see the glitter, in my opinion. I never see the glitter. But it's great for those one-shot wonder makeup, no makeup look days. It's a gorgeous brown. It's not too deep. It's not too light. It's just right for my skin tone. And I love it. I mean, it used to be about yay tall, and now it's all the way down to here. So I love it. I think it's fantastic. And big thing here, it's waterproof. Huh. Where can you go wrong? The other 3 eyeliners I have are all Colourpop BFF Cream Gel Liners. The first one I have is this navy one, and it's in Showdown. And I love using the Colourpop eyeliners mainly in my waterline, but there are a few that I would use on my upper lash line as well, and this is one of them. It's a gorgeous navy midnight blue color, and it's got some sparkle in it, not too much, not really noticeable, but it is stunning. Stunning, especially if you have like blue eyes or green eyes. Oh, it'll look amazing on you. The next color is actually one that I also can put on the top and the bottom, and it is this bronzy kind of penny color, kind of like Lovely, in the shade Overboard. And I love this when I'm trying to brighten my waterline, but I don't want to use white or my Rimmel nude one. I'll go for something like this, and it works wonders. It makes my eyes look brighter, wider. It's a great product. And the last one is one that I really only use in my waterline because it just wouldn't look right to me on my top lash line, which is fine. I love putting putting pops of color in my waterline. And this is a really bright yellow gold in the shade Subzero. And this is, as I said, a really bright yellow gold. It's gorgeous. It is stunning. I can see people doing really cool eye looks with colors like this from Colourpop for Halloween. I think that would be so, so cool. So, if you're looking for new eyeliners, I definitely suggest checking out the Colourpop Cream Gel Eyeliners. They're amazing. And the next product I want to talk to you guys about is the mascara that I have been loving this past September. And all thanks to Allie Glines. So I bet you can guess what it is. It is the Thrive Causemetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. She was so right. It is an amazing mascara. It makes my lashes look so long, so lush. No need for primer or false lashes. and it just looks great. And one of the best things is, it's what I believe is called a tubing mascara. So taking it off is a breeze. It is so easy to take it on and take it off. It is just, you have to try it for yourself. It is an amazing product. I am so glad that I have the full size. So glad. Next up, I'm going to do kind of cheeks and face. So the bronzer that I've been loving, which is weird for me to say because I used to hate bronzer. I used to loathe it. Now I have like 3 that I really, really like. And one of those that I really, really like, that I've been using all this month, is the Wet n Wild Coloricon bronzer in Palm Beach Ready. And it's this gorgeous, it's light, which is fine for my skin tone. And it's got this slight gold shimmer running through it. And it just looks so natural and so nice on my skin that I love it. Like, I'm at a loss for words. It's a great product, and it's Wet n Wild, so the price is really affordable. So if you're looking for a new bronzer but you don't want to spend high-end prices, check out the Wet n Wild Coloricon bronzer collection. I bet you'll find something that you really love. Next, I'm going to talk to you guys about my favorite blushes, and I've got 2 of them. The first one is an Amazonian Clay blush by Tarte, and it is in the shade Dazzled, which it is. It's dazzling. It's a beautiful mauvey pink color with a bit of gold shimmer running through it. Now, the Amazonian Clay blushes, they have quite a few mattes, and they have a few shimmers as well. I prefer the shimmers. I like shimmers. But the matte ones are gorgeous too. But this goes on so nicely. You can get a nice soft wash of color, and then if you want, you can build it up, which is a great thing to have with a blush instead of it being bam, bright clown cheeks, you know, when you put a little tap on it. No, this is not like that. This is something that you can build up slowly if you want more intensity. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. So the second blush I want to talk to you guys about is one that's actually discontinued, I hate to say, but it is the Balm InStain blush in Houndstooth, which is like this deeper pinky mauve compared to the Tarte Dazzled. It is a matte blush. I know, shock horror, but it's a gorgeous blush. It does leave a bit of a stain behind, which is fine with me. And it just works so nicely. It applies beautifully. It's something that you can kind of build up a little bit. It's not going to be super like intense on your first application, so that's really nice. There's not a lot of kick up. It's a great product. If you can find it, I found mine on Amazon, so I'm sure you can find it other places, just not at thebalm.com, or I believe they were sold at Kohl's, right? I don't think you can get it at Kohl's anymore. Now for the eyes, I have 2 palettes. The first one is the Colourpop Nude Mood palette, and it's a gorgeous palette of just warm browns and neutrals. It's got a Super Shock shadow in it, and it's a really nice palette. It didn't, you know, at first catch my eye, but then I started getting into nudes, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it. And I was so surprised by how much I like it. It is such a gorgeous palette. You can create so many looks from it, at least for me. And it just works beautifully. It's great for travel. It's wonderful for travel. So I love this palette. And the last palette is another one by Colourpop, and it's the Flutter By palette. And this is a cool tone palette. Yeah, there we go. This is a cool tone palette. And my favorite shade is Sunflare, which is right there. And it's a gorgeous kind of lilac-y shimmer. I used to not use cool tones at all. But then I got this palette, and I discovered, hey, they actually work for me. So I have to try them. And so I did. and I love it. I love this palette. It is gorgeous. It's going to be great for the fall, but also be great for spring. It kind of works whenever, and I don't like to follow makeup trend rules that say you can only wear X, Y, and Z in one season, only X, Y, and Z in another season. You know, I just wear whatever I want when I want to. So, sorry about that. And the last thing I want to share with you is a lip product, and it is a, say it with me, Colourpop Luxe Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Keep It Coy. And it's a really nice, like, nudie pink with a hint of mauve inside of it. I'm wearing it today, and it is just so great. And I was a little nervous trying it out because, you know, their ultra matte lips can be very, very drying to the point where it's quite uncomfortable. I mean, I found ways to make it work, but I usually just go for my glosses or the satins. But I really wanted to try this, so I was like, if I don't like it, it was only, what was it, $7, $8? It wasn't, you know, a huge loss. But the day I put it on, it was so comfortable. It's kind of like a moussey whipped texture, and so it just kind of glides onto your lips, and there's like no tugging. It's got a great doe foot applicator for precision. It's really good at getting like around the lines of your lips, and it's just a great liquid lipstick, and I will definitely be on the hunt for more of these because they're good. I like them. And let me check. Yep, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I will link as many of the products as I can down below in the description box, along with my blog and my Instagram, and any blog posts that I can find that go with the products I talked about today. And I would love for you guys to subscribe to this channel if you liked what you saw and you want to see more. I'm going to be trying to post at least once a week, and usually on a Wednesday or a Friday. And if you really like this video, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. That would really mean a lot. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Love ya. Bye.